If you're the type of artist that ruins their nice face drawings with terrible shading, this video is for you. Here are 3 tips for better shading. Tip number 1 is not planning your planes. We have all been there. You start drawing your head with a nice circle for the cranium, you draw a nice triangle shape for the jaw, pull out a neck, and make a nice T shape for where the eyes are going to go. This is all nice and good, but unless you're pretty good at winging your shading, you're going to need a little bit more information than that. Instead, let's make sure that this head reads as a nice 3-dimensional object with a division for the side plane and the front plane. Instead of just making a little triangle for the jaw, let's make sure that it actually works as a volume by making a clear plane separation and planning where the eyes and the cheeks are going to be. And if you want to make sure that everything goes as you want it, make sure that you draw with transparency, knowing exactly where parts like the neck are going to connect and making sure that things like the center line actually show you how this volume works. Having a solid structure is what allows you to eventually draw a solid looking face and turn it into a solid looking character. Tip number 2 is not layering your layers. Because a lot of us are digital artists, it is important that we take advantage of the tools. When adding shading to a character, you can of course try to do everything in one single layer. Add the shadows, add the lights, add some rim light, and anything else you want. But when it comes time to fixing mistakes, it can be really challenging because all your painting is in one single layer. Instead, I recommend that you separate everything in as many layers as you can to make your life simple. Use a layer for the local colors, another one for the shadow, then another one for the light, all the way until your final result. This makes it much easier for you to make corrections, like erasing some of that specular light, or making the light stronger, or the shadows darker. And tip number 3 is edgy edges. And it is to remind you that good paintings have both soft and hard edges. So instead of just using the airbrush for everything, try to use a sharper brush here and there so you can create some nice contrast between the hard edges of, for example, the projected shadow right here under the nose and the soft edges around the head and the cheeks. And if you want to improve the way that you draw and paint heads and faces, check out lpart.me/faces. Here I put everything that I know about drawing heads and faces, and you can start watching it completely for free. Simply click on any of these buttons, write your email, and I'll send you access directly to your inbox.